What's up, everybody? You click the link, you know where you are. Quick tips, Dave, Pack Leader Dogs. So this week we're talking about trust. It's a big one. Every relationship with your dog should have a firm foundation of trust. So I'll be talking about a few different ways you can build trust with your dog, establish trust with a new dog. First thing, as always, remain calm. When you're building trust and establishing trust with a dog, you don't want to go too quick, you don't want to do anything too frantic, you want to come from a place of calmness, build that association when you first start out. You don't want to put too much pressure on a dog. This is Penelope, she's a good girl. I've known her for a few months now. And so when you're approaching a dog for the first time, or even a dog that you own, think about how you approach. A lot of people do something like when they don't really realize they're doing it, is if they approach a dog in the first time and they're going, oh, they're doing all that kind of stuff. Think about it from the dog's point of view, what kind of message that sends. If it's a person you don't know, and they're coming at you and they're putting their hands in my face, give them a chance to smell you. The best way to approach a dog that doesn't know you yet, just kind of sit to the side of them like this, and let them come to you. Let them take it on their own time. You don't want to force them. Because if I were to have Penelope here, if she didn't know me, and I was trying to get her, if I really wanted her to come see me and meet me and, come, I'm good, I love, trust, come with me. If I was forcing her to come this way and she didn't want to, you're going to trigger that opposition reflex where they're not comfortable, but you're kind of forcing them, pulling them to do one kind of thing, and they're going to pull the other way. So right away, that's establishing, an opposition where you want to just invite them and let them come in on their own time. Make things comfortable for them. Think about the way your body language is. What kind of message are you sending to the dog? Are you facing them? Is it confrontational, or is it more laid back? Kind of relaxed. Come over here, Penelope. And when they give you that, then you can do a little reward. Also, not too much. It depends on the dog. Some dogs you can do a pet like this, and they'll enjoy it. Sometimes you do a pet like this, and they'll kind of do it. At your own discretion. So it's a case-by-case basis. You want to really observe what the dog is sending you signal-wise, and just respect that. Take your time with it. Don't force them into anything they're not ready to do, because that'll only break trust. We want to be building it. So take it slowly. Another thing, once you have trust, sometimes it's possible to break it and lose it a little bit. Yelling at your dog or like punishing things out of order. So like, say your dog poops in the house. It happens when you're not home. You get home, you see it on the floor. A lot of people, they'll rub the nose in it, but at that point, it's so far past the point that they don't understand why they're being punished. And then now they associate the poop in the house, or they get nervous about doing the poop at all, and they don't understand because you didn't catch them in the act of pooping in the house, kind of thing. So you don't want to be yelling, you don't want to be doing anything that puts too much pressure on the dog or anything like that. Take things calmly, take things with patience, and let them come to you. Build it from a place of confidence and certainty, so that they feel comfortable being with you. Because you think about it, you take a dog out on a walk, which is obviously the best way to build trust. And you're putting yourself in that leadership position for them. They're putting their life in your hands. You're out here, there's things going on, there's triggers that might make some dogs upset or some dogs uncomfortable, and they're trusting you to give them the proper direction. Remember, leadership, direction, and protection. So they're trusting you with all of that, and that's, they don't know what's going on in our lives, what kind of, system we have, all these people, what goes on in the human daily lives. They're just out walking with us, trusting us. So we got to make it as clear as possible, consistent as possible. It's a big one. So, the more consistent you are, the more your dog knows what to expect from you. So if you're doing things differently, it could be anything, the way from your handling the leash or the way you're putting the leash on. So you have a dog that's really flighty when you put the harness on or a leash on or something like that. You want to be consistent with the way you do it so that they know what to expect. And it's not, different every time. So when it's consistent, they're comfortable, they know what to expect every time. So, it's easier for them to kind of settle in and trust in that kind of scenario. So that's it. Basically, just keep things calm, do things with enough time so that your dog feels comfortable, and don't force anything. Trust comes with time, it comes with patience, and once you've earned it, it'll really, strengthen that relationship you have with your dog. But that's the thing, you got to earn it. All right, guys, stay calm, stay confident. Let's go, Penelope. That's a good girl.